Hello, 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 and welcome to Nana's Crochet Ideas. Today we're here for Movie and Stitch. This is my P movie. Now I watched Papillon, Papillon, was a 2017 biography movie. The epic story of Henry Papillon Sherrier, framed for murder, condemned to life in a notorious penal colony on Devil's Island. Determined to regain his freedom, Papillon forms an alliance with counterfeiter Louise Dega to finance his escape. Other characters in the film were Charlie Hunnam and Rami Malek. It was directed by Michael Noir. Very good movie. I really thought it was excellently done. Very good movie. He does try to escape several times. He has consequences. He forms friendships, and he does get out in the end, and he does write a biography about his experience there. Okay, so I looked up some, I don't know why I wanted to, but I wanted to look up some information about this Devil's Island. So it was located in the French Guiana. I probably said that wrong, but hopefully you get the idea. It was opened in 1852 and finally closed down in 1953. I believe that it is still a tourist attraction today. It was notorious for both the staff's harsh treatment of detainees, and you see that depicted in the movie, and the tropical climate and diseases that contributed to high mortality. So this prison, generally, people didn't survive it. The death rate there was 75% at its worst. That is just unbelievable to me. You send people to prison and they die there. I mean, and not from old age. Okay, so that was my first movie. Moving right along. My next movie was Patch Adams. It was a 1998 comedy. After struggling with depression in a mental hospital, Hunter Patch Adams, who was played by Robin Williams, decides he wants to become a doctor. He enrolls at Virginia Medical University, but is disillusioned by the school's clinical perspective on patient care. With the aid of a wealthy friend, Adams opens his own medical clinic for those without insurance. He forms a deep bond with fellow medical student Karen Fisher, who is played by Monica Potter, before a tragedy causes Adams to reevaluate his approach. So he goes from trying to commit suicide and being admitting himself into a mental institution, and helping some of the other patients there through humor, and decides he wants to become a doctor. So he goes to medical school. Constant challenge for him because of his personality and how he sees medicine and how doctors should treat patients as opposed to how they do. Almost gets kicked out of medical school several times, and has to fight for that as well. Very good movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I didn't think if you watched a comedy you would cry in it, but I did. Okay, so who else was in the movie? Daniel London, Bob Gunton, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Joseph Sommer, Harve Presnell, Peter Coyote, Michael Jeter, Harold Gould, and it was directed by Tom Shadyac. Now, for my Q movie, I could only find one. It is called Quiet Storm, the Ron Artiste story. So that will be my Q movie. And let's get to the project. I was able to finish the face of this. So there's the top of the face. Here is the whole blanket again. So it's moving right along. I figure if I can get 7 rows done per letter, then I will get it done by the end of Z. And I think I got 8 rows done. So we're on track, but Q is going to mess me up. So may God bless you today and every day. Have a wonderful few days, and I will talk to you again real soon. All right, bye now.